The 5 major mass extinction events. We were interested in examining the 5 major extinctions because we wanted to look at the similarities between them. Comparing the extinctions could help us to determine how easy it would be to cause our own extinction. With global warming becoming of greater concern in recent times, examining causes of extinctions in the past could shed light on the likelihood of a future extinction event. We use multiple sources to compile our information. The majority of our data comes from the class textbook, but we also use a National Geographic infographic as inspiration for our poster. We used the figure from an educational website article for some statistical data. We concluded that one main similarity between the extinctions is an upset in the natural balance of the period, which later causes increasingly drastic effects. Eventually, these effects lead to mass extinction when environmental conditions fall outside of many organisms' environmental tolerance threshold. Following this logic, the upset to our current climate caused by climate change does have the potential to become exponentially worse over time in a runaway greenhouse effect if left unchecked. Our final conclusion is that the current global warming crisis has the potential to become the next major extinction event in Earth's history. Now for the 5 mass extinction events in order. First came the Ordovician-Silurian mass extinction. This occurred 440 million years ago due to a period of major cooling followed by a global warming that resulted in changes of sea level and temperature. Because of the extreme temperature changes, around 85% of life was lost. Trilobita, featured above, was one of many things that went extinct during this period. Next is the late Devonian extinction, which occurred 365 million years ago. It's thought that this extinction was caused from high oxygen levels in oceans, suffocating life, or another global cooling. This is from evidence of climate and sea level fluctuations, as well as volcanic activity, extreme tectonic activity, and impact events. About 75% of life died during this time, including the Dunkleosteus sorelli pictured above. Following the late Devonian is the Permian-Triassic extinction. 225 million years ago, one of the most detrimental extinctions of all time occurred, leading to a 96% loss of life, caused by a toxic environment due to volcanic activity that warmed the earth and created acidic rain and acidic oceans. The blastoidea pictured are a part of the 96% of life lost during this time. Next is a more commonly known extinction, the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction. 66 million years ago, this extinction killed the dinosaurs along with 75% of life on Earth. Thought to be caused by an asteroid impact that kicked up debris which blocked the sun, causing significantly lower surface temperatures, resultantly killing a lot of plant life, which in turn starved many animals. The T-Rex being one of many to go extinct during this period. Lastly, we have the Holocene extinction, which dates back to 11,700 years ago to the present times. This current rate of extinction is about 1,000 times larger than the normal rates, and it's believed that the cause is due to human influence on the environment. The woolly mammoth, one of the animals that went extinct during this period. Next, we're going to look at some of the results of these extinctions. First, we see some glaciation of the Ordovician and Silurian extinction. Next, here is some fauna that would have been present before the late Devonian extinction. Here is some of what the coral reef and seafloor would have looked like during the Devonian. Here is a depiction of the ocean acidification during the Permian and Triassic period. Here we see a Permian-Triassic boundary outcrop in Austinmer, Australia, where volcanic ash and black shell deposition points to anoxia as a major cause of death. Here are what the asteroid impact of the Cretaceous Paleogene extinction would have looked like. And these are what some of the conditions after the asteroid impact would have looked like, with the sun being blocked and the plants die and the animals starve. Here we see Araphis cucullatus, or the dodo bird, which was hunted to extinction during the Holocene by humans. And with that, we conclude the discussion of the 5 major mass extinction events.